So that stopped. So if you're not going through anything in life that is challenging you, then you're not building any muscle, right? You won't be prepared when life starts to throw you some lemons. You won't be prepared enough to know to make that lemonade. You won't have the other things you need to make that lemonade, right? So if you're going through something, that's great. Okay, so back to Manifesting Mondays with Lady CEO. This week we are manifesting abundance in our life. Okay, we've been talking about the law of clarity. We've been talking about the law of peace. We talked about being intentional. We've talked about creating that list of toxins to remove out of our life, those people, places, and things. Okay, we've talked about all of those things. Okay, now we're going to continue on, and we're reading from, if you are interested in reading the same thing or just doing the course by yourself, my Kiss Bootcamp book is available on Amazon. You can find it Lady of Kiss University, Xavier Handsome. You can find it like that. Today, before we get into the lesson behind abundance, okay, I want you guys to understand something about enjoying your own company. It's very, very important. It goes a lot along the lines of, you cannot expect someone to love you as intimately as you want to be loved if you haven't intimately loved yourself first. If you have not surrendered all of those lustful emotions to the Most High and the universe. And if anything, loved on yourself, take yourself out, date yourself, identify yourself, know what it is you truly like and what you don't like. What do you stand for? How are you going to be able to teach someone how to treat you if you don't know you? How you expect somebody to love every bit of you? Oh my God, just love me for me. Well, who are you? So first you have to identify that. And there's a lesson in this Kiss guidebook that talks about identifying your 3 P's. Now, as I stated before, my Kiss guidebook, my Lady Kiss of University guidebook, is for my women's program that I do every month. I'm not hosting one this month. I'm my own student again this month, okay? And but it's online. And yes, this book is what I use for women who come through my program to, restore and renew their mind, body, and spirit. However, this information in here, the general information in here, is for everybody. So what I'm going to be doing is creating a unisex book and taking the Kiss Bootcamp part out of it, so you guys can identify when the information is for you in general, right? Because life is all about mind, body, and soul. It's a trinity. Don't let anybody tell you different. Life is definitely a trinity. So you have to make sure that you are, feeding your mind, feeding your body, and your spirit, right? Collectively, in order to manifest properly, in order to have enough of you to fulfill the overall goal in your life, okay? So identifying your 3 P's is very important. I also have a video talking about in depth about identifying your 3 P's. So check that out on YouTube. You can find me, Xavier Handsome, Lady CEO 804, Inspired to Motivate TV. That's where a lot of my videos are, okay? So make sure you share this with somebody who may need a little bit of empowerment for the week. Let's get them started, okay? So the 3 P's, what are the 3 P's? The 3 P's are purpose, passion, and pleasure, okay? For me, I realized many years ago that it was very important to identify those 3 P's in my life, because, overall we think that some of us, sometimes we find ourselves working so hard and not rewarding ourselves enough, and we get burnt out. And sometimes we are just so focused on the instant return, the instant return, that we lose focus on what's passionate about, the fun in it. We lose purpose. We lose focus on our pleasures, and just making sure that we engage fun into our everyday operations, or what have you. So it's important, right? So the first P that we talk about is purpose. Overall, our overall purpose in life is to love God, love yourself, and to love others, right? And if you got that foundation, if you have that understanding complete, then you operate from that. It doesn't matter what the topic of discussion is, the scenario in life. The mission is to love God, love yourself, and love others through everything that it is you're doing. So that's the first P. And the second P is passion. Identifying the skill or skills you excel in context to your career, your work, your business, etc. Your passion is the source that carries out the purpose for God. Okay, so whatever it is you were created to do, you have a passion for that thing. You may not completely understand it yet, but that's that burning desire that's birthing inside of you, that's being curated inside of you, and that's ultimately the assignment that God created you to do. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, it keeps you at peace and happy with yourself in a life in life in general. It also serves as an avenue to display your love for others. Your passion is basically the very thing you love to do in life, even if you're not being paid to do it. So if you've ever sat in a session with me, or just, I know I've said it countless of times here somewhere on the internet, but you know, what would you do? What would you be doing in life if you didn't get paid for it? You know what I'm saying? Like, if all of your bills and everything were taken care of and you didn't have to worry about dishing out any money, what would that thing still look like that you would do? You know, what would work still look like for you if you just had the option to do it and not get paid for it? Like, what do you want to do like that? It's important to identify that, because that is the very brink of identifying your passion. Okay, and then we talk about pleasures. It's important to identify your pleasures. Your pleasures, this identifies your leisure, right? Life, all work and no play makes a very dull person. It makes you burnt out. It makes you unaware of the blessings that the universe wants to bless you with, because it's not just about what you can afford yourself. God blesses you. And, you know, I tell this to everybody. People lie so much when they say, I'm just doing this out of the kindness of my heart. I'm just doing this just to do it. No, you're not. Well, I know for me, I'm going to tell you the truth. You tell the truth and you shame the devil. The Bible promised me blessings if I was a blessing. The Bible promised me rewards in heaven and on earth if I did these things in particular. So I do things because I'm going to receive. And as I receive, I'm able to bless somebody else. I'm not going to lie to you. Don't be out here lying. You better say it like it is. You are a blessing, so receive blessings. Okay, tell the truth, shame the devil, because it's okay. It is okay. It's nothing wrong or selfish with being a blessing to receive blessings. That's the name of the game. You better get with it. Okay, now also, you know, your pleasures is the things, events, etc. you do for fun, as a personal reward for all the hard work you've put into, you know, the work. So your pleasures bring you enjoyment and entertainment all in your life. Once again, if you want a deeper example of identifying those 3 P's, then make sure you go and check out my videos on YouTube at LadyCEO Xavier Handsome. Inspire to Motivate over there on YouTube. Okay, you can put in, you can actually put in identifying your 3 P's with Xavier Handsome, and it should pop up. I don't know if I'm kind of sort of big deal or not, right? But the law of abundance, so talk about activating that. Okay, so what is abundance though? Abundance is plentiful, free-flowing love, happiness, joy, success, prosperity, vitality, generosity, laughter, and all the positive things of life. That's what true abundance is. It is an abundance of everything, order, law, and love, everything. Okay, now the flow of abundance is provided to you unlimitedly, but negative energies of beliefs, thoughts, and memories create barriers that prevent you from receiving it. You are the only thing in between your desire and where you are right now. And I say you, there may be people, there may be things, there may be places, but you have the power to remove all of that out of your life. So you are the only thing in the way of, in between where you are and where you desire to be in your life and business, okay? Now, it is up to you to make the decision in removing the negative energies that block your flow of abundance. Very important. There are many forms of abundance. Here are 3. Now, love is about enjoying all of your relationships. Our beliefs and fears about rejection and hurt subconsciously cause us to close our hearts, if we can be honest, right? Okay, so those negative emotions cause us to either cling to unhealthy relationships or emotionally withdraw from them. So we're unable to be emotional or show emotion to the special people in our life, and that's not good. Now, success is a state of mind, not a particular achievement. Let's get that. Success is a state of mind, not a particular achievement. When all of your focus is on reaching a specific goal designated as success, there is a moment of joy in the moment of achievement. Okay? And then you set another one and strive again. This identifies that success is not about trying to change the flow, which just leads to stress. Okay, it's about going with the flow and positive energy, which generates success. Okay, I'm gonna read that to you again. This identifies that success is not about trying to change the flow, which just leads to stress. It's about going with the flow and a positive energy, which generates success. That positive energy is that faith. It's that peace. Okay? Now, abundant success is about flowing along with life, taking advantage of the currents and enjoying the journey. True success is a sense of inner satisfaction and fulfillment. True success is. Okay? To really bask in the flow of abundance, one must understand that the energetic vibrations of give and take. You have to. You have to understand that. Be a blessing to receive. Give to receive. Okay? The more we allow ourselves to receive, the better we'll feel inside. When feeling dull and content within, when feeling full and content within, we are genuinely able to nurture others, as you cannot serve anyone properly from an empty cup. Okay? Now, an example, when you allow yourself to be nurtured regularly, like eating healthy food, nourishing meals type of thing, you don't yearn with the neediness. Okay? When there is a natural in and out flow of love, caring and nurturing our lives, we feel balanced and abundant in all its ways. Right? So keep in mind that the universe will not bring full-fledged abundance to you. All right? Until you prove that you are ready to receive and accept it graciously. Okay? It's the same. God ain't gonna bless you with the things you desire if you're not capable of being responsible and taking care of them. That's not what good parents do. They don't give you everything. They don't give you the inheritance to mess it up. You understand what I'm saying? They teach you how to be responsible with it. So your challenges are made to build you and prepare you to be able to take these things on head on. Okay? Now, okay. Yep. Yeah. So the law of abundance is quite basic. If you want more friends in your life, be friendly towards others, right? If you want more happiness in your life, express and live happiness. Okay? Then on its own will make you feel happier and will draw the flow of happiness to you. What you put into the universe, you get back. Like if I just watch this. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, you ready? Alright, watch this. I bet you smile. And if you didn't smile, it's just because you're not having a good morning. And that's okay. It's contagious. It is contagious. And it comes right back to you. Energy exudes, energy speaks without a word coming out of your mouth. Remember that, okay? Now, if you want a more caring and nurturing, nurturing in your life, remove the barriers that stop you from receiving, and you will send out the right energy, and the people around you will automatically nurture you. Material things flow to you when you have an abundance consciousness towards receiving them. Okay? You have to live in a state of abundance, live in a state of gratitude, live in a state of peace, live in a state of giving to receive. You have to live in that state, and but your heart got to be right first. You can't take all of these powers and all these jewels that I be dropping and just use them and think that you're going to, receive what you putting out simply because somebody told you to do it. So you think that you can skip all the work and just get no, that ain't the way it works. That's not the way it works. And if you mess around and you use the powers based off the heart that you have right now, and if you don't have a heart to receive, then you're going to be receiving the opposite of what you think that you're putting out, because you're putting out a facade. You understand what I'm saying? Like, life is all about energy. So first, that's why it's important to check yourself. Like, check yourself. If you ain't telling nobody else the truth in your life right now, be telling the truth to yourself, because it's going to come back to you either way. Either way. So your homework is to identify what makes you happy. Okay, I know we've talked a little bit about that in the past, but I want you to take this away with you right now. So think about any qualifications that you may have as well, because we're going to be doing the beginning of resume building 101, and this is not the resume to get you jobs. This is the resume to tell those clients that you that you are reaching for in your life, if you're interested in that business still, if you're interested in motivational speaking, all of those things is to tell those people, show those people who you are and what it is you do in this arena, not the arena where you were working for someone in. So I want you to think about a couple things that will help you identify your purpose, so we can get towards igniting that passion, because this is what it's all about, manifesting your life and career. Okay, so number one, think about what you loved to do when you were a kid. Write this down. No matter how small or foolish it may seem to you these days, it don't matter. Write it down. Think about what you loved to do when you were a kid. Number two, identify things that you are great at doing. Right? If you're great at doing it, write it down. I don't care how long the list is. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Number three, identify skills that you have acquired working whatever jobs you've had in the past. So anything that you've picked up from a job that you've worked previously, whether you stayed there, whether you liked it, whether it was a 3-part thing and you only liked step 2, good. Write that one down. Any skills that you've acquired working whatever job you had in the past. And number 4, write down all skills you possess, but do them for fun. So if you do something for fun and it's a skill though, like write that down. Write that down. Put it down. Okay. All right. Number 5, list any certifications or degrees you have received over the years too, whether they're out of whether they're old or not. It doesn't matter. Just write them down, because what that's going to do is help us prepare something. So the spiritual law of gratitude is a little tip I'm gonna leave you with. Within every challenging situation, within every challenging situation, the gift is a lesson. Okay, so our task is to learn the lesson and appreciate what it has taught us. So if you want your life to become happier, healthier, and more abundant, keep a grateful journal. Every day, write down a few things you are thankful for. You will find yourself looking for good things to record in it, and you will automatically become more positive and appreciative. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had a moment within my spirit because somebody told me that they've been doing this for the past week. And they just told me that when they talk about the things that they are grateful for, in blessings wise, they say my name. And that touched my heart, because that was the spirit confirming that if I had any objection to that, the spirit universe will talk to you. Wow. Okay, that's dope. Alright, so your attitudes which activate the spiritual law of gratitude is being positive, counting your blessings, being joyful, focusing on the good in every situation, give praise generously, use words like thank you, be loving and kind, recognize your own magnificence, and celebrate your life and be happy. Gratitude brings you the untold blessings of the universe. Okay? The universe be like, oh, you like that? Here. Oh, you blessed somebody. Wait, he'll take 2. Like, I'm not lying. This is how it is, y'all. This is how it is. I may not be the worldly most richest person on earth, but my spirit is so rich, and it was not this rich at first. It was not this rich at first. And it comes from everything that I've learned is what I'm talking to you guys about here today. So make sure you always taking notes. Make sure you always saving this in your archive. Make sure that you always hit me up if you have any questions outside of this. Dead serious, okay? I am here to motivate you. I'm inspired to motivate. So make sure that you use me for what I'm here to be used for. Before I go, you already know, I have a new program that just started here. Let me make sure that my client not waiting for me yet. So I got a few minutes. I just started a new program, okay? And this program is for participants that are in need of business services but can't exactly pay the full value of what my services cost, right? So now it's called the Purpose Pusher Program, and this program waiver pays over 70% of your fees. Yes, over 70% of your fees will be paid through this program. Once again, it's called the Purpose Pusher, and it's extremely helpful because my one-on-one business services begin at $80 per session, and sessions are 1 hour max because I have been known to saturate, and we're not here for that zombie. Whoa. Download, and then it takes you way back. It's a 1 hour session, okay, and they typically start at $80 per session. However, this Purpose Pusher program waiver, say that 7 times, waives the over 70% of the fee that you will have to pay. So all in all, the services are $20 an hour, but this is for participants that meet the qualifications of this program, okay? And we'll talk about qualifications once you hit me up. So if you have received any type of free or bartered services with me before or currently doing so, please note that there will no longer be any free or bartered services. The requirement is that you qualify for this Purpose Pusher program waiver that will help you with paying over 70% of the fee needed to render the services you're looking for. Okay, so but all in all, always a pleasure. I'm right down here in Richmond, Virginia on 3rd and Brush Street, you guys. I'm going to be doing another workshop at the Workforce Innovation Center that's going to be taking place the 26th of March, and it's going to be at 10:30, and that's 900 East Marshall Street. It's going to be a career to business basics 101. So we're going to be talking about some amazing opportunities that will get some money in your pocket and also get your mind, just running about what your purpose is and how you will begin to feed that dream and turn that into your dream business, so we can start leaving behind more legacy and wealth here in our minority community organizations and families to pass on, right? So that's me. Make sure if you have any questions, you can hit me up by email or phone. My business line is a text call text number, and so it's 804-220-0650. If you're interested in participating in any one of these workshops that I have coming up, then make sure that you hit me up. Stay connected because I'm going to be dropping some flyers or maybe just create an event page. I don't know. I desperately need an administrative assistant. So if you have some time and you would like to help somebody like me and with secretarial duties, then I receive you if you are supposed to be here in alignment with me, okay? All in all, I'm gone. This is Manifesting Mondays with Lady CEO. Make sure you share this with somebody who may need me. If you didn't need anything I was talking about, it's somebody out there connected to you who can use this information. Make sure you share it with them. Share it one time on your timeline. Support a sister. Alright. Okay, y'all. Until next time, keep on profiting in your purpose or finding out how to do that. Okay? Bye.